Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm gonna be playing some more Minecraft. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now last time, I started working on my base, so that way I could actually have at least somewhere where I could stay for the time being. Um, yeah, I still have a lot I need to work on for it, as of right now. Um, Wait, I have some netherrack, but I don't need that. Let's put some of this stuff in storage for right now. Until I can actually, uh, have a use for them. I, you know what? I'm gonna need to keep on these gold items in storage solely for piglins. Uh, Mostly due to the fact that if you have like piglin, like gold armor around piglins, they won't attack you for some reason. Don't ask. I think it's just because they like gold. Uh, alright, I need to put these meats into storage too. I need to finish up working on my floor for my base. Mostly because, well, I kinda don't have much else I can do right now. Uh, Now I ran out of, like, birch wood last time. So that's the main reason why. Uh, I needed to hunt out for more. I don't know if this will be enough. I hope it will. But I don't know. Uh, Also, I'm gonna need to find some coal for like torches, whenever I can. Mostly because I kind of need to light up this area down here underneath my house. Yeah, I probably didn't put too much thought into that aspect. Come to think of it, but what can I do? I I never really put too much thought into things, mostly because I just wanted it to look aesthetically cool. Thus, I never put too much thought into what I do at the end of the day. Um, Whenever it comes to gaming, that is. Also, I'm gonna have to make some staircases, so I'm gonna try and make uh, some out of jungle planks. Also, I'm gonna have to get some oak wood while I'm at it too, since that's kind of like one of the main things I needed to grab. Um, okay, I need to make like two axes, so that way I can. Um, Actually, never mind. I'm gonna make three, mostly so I can try and have enough wood to continue on. You know what? I'm just gonna get two pieces of wood right now, like maybe a tree if I have the time for it. Then I'm gonna rush back to my bed and sleep. Um, Also, I'm gonna have to smelt some stuff while I'm at it. That is like one of the main things I need to do right now. Is like smelt. Mostly because I need to cook some food. Uh, that is like one of the two biggest things I need to do outside of gathering wood and you know. Uh, I think I also need to try and finish up my base too while I'm at it. Um, Also, the main reason I'm collecting oak wood is because I want to build an outline on my base with it. Thankfully, I know a good way to do it. Without it looking awkward. Okay, let's do this real quick. I'm gonna turn off my mic. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just work on this real quick. And try and get more wood. I'm gonna turn off my mic. Alright, I'm back. Let's kill this zombie real quick. I need to I need to get into the water. Just so I won't get burned by them. Okay. let's eat so I can recover my health a little bit. Um, I know that there's a a skeleton nearby, judging by the fact I heard an arrow. I just don't know where it is. Maybe it already died or something. That could be the case, but I'm not sure. Uh, Now let's go ahead and try and make more of those one things to put around the base of my house. Um, Now keep in mind, my house should take at least a couple videos to get done on the low end. I'll try to keep working on it, but yeah, I just want to try and keep things as relaxed as possible for this series as of right now until I inevitably have to face Ender Dragon. Now keep in mind, I'll try and keep it going until after that. Um, I've been thinking about it and I want to play the game for if I'm still in my Minecraft base after that, I'll try to um, you know, keep things going past Ender Dragon. I just have no guarantees right now. Okay, I need two more. But actually no, three more. Um One for the you know, one thing and then two for the door. Um all right. Now let's go ahead and do this. Now let's head back to my base and then craft everything else I need. Uh, which shouldn't be too much right now. Oh, and also, I just now realized I need more birch wood. That's the main thing I need right now. Uh, so yeah. Uh, let's go ahead and craft a few doors. Now, I'm gonna have to, like, before I place down my doors, I'm gonna have to, build out the outline of the floor. I already got like all of this sorted out, so that shouldn't be too particularly long. Um, but yeah, it should take at least a few more pieces of oak. Okay, I already set it up wrong. Um, Mostly because you know the wood uh shouldn't look like that. I didn't straighten it up. Uh, yep, I'm gonna need more oak wood. So let's go ahead and try and solve that one out. I don't care about this one, like the corner pieces. I'm just gonna put them in like that. Alright, let's go ahead and gather up more oak. And then if I manage to find any, I'm also gonna find some, you know, birch while I'm at it, since I also need some of that. Uh, I'm gonna turn off my mic. Alright, let's just find more oak. I'm not gonna bother with that oak that's right there, because that's way out of my arm's reach. Um, So yeah, let's go ahead and just collect as much as I possibly can. I'm gonna try and collect at least 10 more birch logs, since that should be... Wait, no, I'm gonna try and collect at least 20, since that's a little over 2 stacks of... That's a little over a stack of birch planks. So yeah. Wow. About half durability gets me enough birch that I need. Uh, so yeah, I don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, let's just keep mining this stuff. Also, I might need some saplings while I'm at it, just so I could mine a little bit of wood, if I need any. So I'm gonna grab some saplings of different trees. I should have thought about that for the jungle trees, but it's too late for that now. So now let's go ahead and try and gather up that birch wood that's over here. Yeah, I don't know if there's any drowns down here. So that's like my main precaution right now, is just some drowns. Uh, yeah, I should have almost enough to make like seven of those one things. Uh, okay, I'm gonna swap out the saplings for the logs. Mostly because I can see how many I have of the the logs whenever I get done. Um, like it would be a lot easier than having to repeatedly check my inventory. Okay, I need just 12 more. That should be at least a stack. For whenever I get done with 20. If my math serves me correctly. Okay, let's just hurry up and try and solve the rest of this building issue. Yeah, I really want to try and, work through all of the issues I have right now. Honestly, right now I'm really enjoying playing Minecraft. Like, that's the main thing I'm enjoying right now. Uh, okay. Yeah, I needed to eat. You know what? I'm just gonna collect a little bit more birch. And also, there's a mushroom right there, so that's good. I can make mushroom stew. Wait, what's that brown stuff? That I could use to make the mushrooms with. Uh, I guess it's just the bowls. I guess if I had to assume. Okay, I'm gonna try and get up to 30. So there's two right here. So that gets me up to 28. Uh, Also, something wild I've noticed is the fact that I've never mined diamonds in survival Minecraft, like generic survival Minecraft. The main reason I know that on this account is mostly because I don't even have the trophy for it, where you mine diamonds with iron tools. Yeah, I don't even have that trophy, meaning I've never done it on survival Minecraft for at least this account. I don't know about the old one that I had from like years ago that's now lost. I don't know about that one. Uh, well, at least I should have enough to fill up the rest of this floor. Hopefully, I do. I could very well be wrong on that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and just build. Now, I'm not gonna, spend too much time on building random stuff until after I beat the Ender Dragon and I'm still working on the series. Like then, I'm not gonna be focusing too much on building stuff until then. Mostly due to the fact that, well, this is just working on like getting through all the main stuff, which I'm not including the Wither unless if it absolutely calls for it. And I'm only including like the Ender Dragon for that. Wow, I have more than enough. Um, I had more than enough birch than what I needed and what my build called for. But hey, hurts to have it than not to have it. In case of it. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid for that one. I accidentally turned one of my oaks into logs, into planks. Uh, okay. Now let's go ahead and build this out. Uh, Now let's go ahead and try and build it to the other side. Yep, I just have two more sides I need to build to be able to start working on the ladders, the stairs, and then um, you know, the doors and the walls of the building. Oh man, I'm gonna need more jungle planks. I just now realized that. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to scale that mountain up there because I think that's where some jungle trees are. Right now, anyways. Um, okay, I thought that wandering trader right there, I thought that was like some kind of mob because I looked so quickly away from it that I thought it was some kind of mob out to get me, like some new kind. Um, like one of those one things that I've heard are work like weeping angels, from what I've heard. I don't know how much they work like weeping angels because I've never encountered any, let alone in survival. Um, so yeah, I don't know exactly how they work, but I do know that they come in some like grayed out area, like that kind of looks like a cemetery or something. Um, and they and from the announcement trailer for it, I forget what the mob is called, but from what I've heard, it does work like weeping angels. From what I've heard from Mojang in their announcement trailer for the mob, I could have that information wrong, and I'm sorry if I do. Uh, but yeah, if I ever encountered like a weird grayed out set of woods or whatever, I'm avoiding that like the plague. Mostly due to the fact of those mobs alone, 'cause I don't know how to deal with them. Like I know that there's like I know like the body isn't the main thing. That's another main function I know about them. Um, their main body isn't how you kill them. Like it's some kind of weird like block off to the distance that isn't like too far away from it. Usually, from the main body, that you have to try and find. Like I think that's how you kill it if I'm remembering correctly. Um, okay, I'm gonna have to try and um, you know, uh, get a lot of this. Um, I'm gonna have to try and get as many oaks as I can. Mostly because, well, I need it to finish the outline of my floor. Uh, you know what? Come to think of it, I'm just gonna keep my base simple for now. I might build on it later. But as of right now, I'm just gonna keep it very simple. Like simplistic. I'm just gonna keep it at the room it's at now. I may try and expand upon it later if I have the time and space for it. But as of right now, I just don't see a need on expanding past just one room, since I kind of don't need more than just that. Okay. Uh, Now let's go ahead and do this. Uh, Now let's see what I can do with this one. Since that one also, I had to place it at a weird angle too. Uh, okay. Now let's go ahead and try and work on the rest of this floor right here. Yeah, I know there's going to be at least some mobs to spawn underneath there due to the lack of light. Um, so yeah, I'll just work on that later, like for light sources underneath my house. But as of right now, I don't have a way to deal with that. Yep, I clearly just need one. So I need 4 oak planks before I can start working on the walls. Now I'm gonna try and make the staircase leading up to my house at least a 2x2. Um, Maybe a little bit higher if the angle so calls for it. But as of right now, I don't see a need to. Wait, I forgot I have a bone. I can try and tame a wolf. Come on, I need to get back to my chest before that thing despawns. I wanna get a wolf. Uh, Mostly so I can have a little bit of a companion. Come on, where's my bones? Uh, I had it in my inventory. Uh, I need to try and tame the thing. Come on. I wanna see if this one bone, if I can get lucky and tame it. I don't care about, the the other items I might need. I did it first try. Oh my god, I got a wolf. You're gonna live with me forever, buddy. Hello. Come on. Let's go back to the base. Stay away from the lava. Yeah, I'm just keeping you away from that because I don't want to risk you dying. And also, I'm gonna try and keep you by my base at all times. Because I can't let the good boy die like Wolfie unfortunately did in my original world. Alright, sit right here, boy, and... You know what? Your name is TBD, to be decided, since I haven't really thought of a name right now. Since I have some jungle planks, I might as well just use those. Right now to make the building easier for the stairs. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put some of those down here. Yep, that's how my stairs are gonna look. So now I have an easier time getting up here. Alright. Now let's place the double door. I don't know if that was even or balanced. Now I'm gonna have to try and get some, like, I'm gonna put oak planks up there. No! Stay away from me! Poison is honestly not that bad, considering it'll just leave me down to like half a health, half a heart. Stay away from me. I gotta get away from the witch, and also lure it away from my wolf. I don't want it to kill the poor wolf. Come on, when is the poison gonna wear off? I don't know whenever the poison is gonna wear off. Wait, slowness? You know what? Come over here, lady, so that way I... What? Okay, I gotta try and get all my stuff back. I'm so stupid. I lost everything if I don't find it back, find all that stuff. Where did it go? Where did all my stuff go? There it is. Did that witch go away? Hopefully none of my stuff fell down. That's the main thing I hope right now, is that none of it fell. Now I think it's about time that I sort out my inventory again. There's the glass that I need for later. I don't think any of my stuff fell. So, yeah. Now time to go after, like, some more oak planks and then go after those jungle planks I saw earlier. Mostly because those are, like, the two things I need right now. I need, I believe, at least... I need 4 for the tops and 4 for the sides. So, that's about 8. And I need 4 oak logs for each of those blocks. So that's 8 times 4. That's 32. So, let's just try and gather up at least 32 of these things real quick, so that way I won't have to deal with them later. Now I should have enough to make another axe if I need to. I hope I do. I should have enough to make like another axe or 2. I hope I do. Like, that's kind of like one of my highest priorities right now, is making some more axes. So that way I can actually, mine some more wood. Since that's kind of like one of the biggest things I need right now is wood. Okay. I got up to 24 things of wood, so I just need 8 more. If my math serves me correctly. Now I just need, what, 6 more? Wait, I forgot! I need to check on my wolf! I need to check and see if that witch killed it. I swear, if that witch killed it, I will have a vendetta against all of them. There's a good boy. How are you doing? Uh, okay, let's make some more axes while I'm at it, since that's kind of like the main thing I need. Uh, okay, I had enough to make 3 axes. Um, okay. Now let's go ahead and turn all these. Wow, I severely overshot how many oak logs I need. Uh, so let's go ahead and try and build on top of these things. Okay. Now I need you to just stay like that. Uh, okay. Now I should have a good doorway. I don't need the rest of these things right here. Mostly because that's kind of pointless right now. All I really need is just... But actually, might as well build them from the sides too. Uh, you know, the corners. I want to build it at least 4 blocks high. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna use regular birch planks since that won't look as weird in comparison. Also, I'm gonna move up my stuff now. I got some chests if I need it. I got a chest or 2. Alright, I'm gonna move up my bed first, since that's like top priority right now. Yeah, I had to set my respawn point just in case I died for whatever reason. Come on, boy. Alright. Let's gather up this. No! Don't take all of them on yourself. Please, no! No, that's just stupid! Come on! Come on, boy! You survived! You are the goat! Here's some meat! No! Uh, you are the goat! You are the goat of dogs! Oh my god, you deserve all the meat I can give you. Pause. I'm gonna try and feed him as many delicious treats as I can get my hands on, because he has survived and killed too much to not deserve as much meat as the good boy can get his hands on. He has survived way too much. You know what? Sit this one out. Good boy. Sit this one out. I'm gonna leave this one to myself. You have went through too much. Uh, I think I've already developed an attachment disorder to the dog. I don't know what I would do if he died. I think I would be depressed for like days because he is the goat if my dog dies. Come on, good boy. Um, you know what? I'm gonna try and make the good boy a little carpet bed if I can. Um, you know what? If I have like more than one white wool, and I do, I'm gonna make him a little white bed. If I get any dyes later on, I'm gonna try and dye his bed to another color. But as of right now, I don't have it. You know what? You get the center wall. You get it, good boy. Sit at the wall. I'm not taking you out on any mining adventures because that's just way too risky. Because I don't want the good boy running into any creepers or anything, because that almost killed you last time. Oh man, I just love dogs, if you couldn't already tell. I just love dogs. I always have since I was little. Alright, let's go ahead and put up the rest of this stuff. Now I'm gonna need my pickaxe. I'm just gonna use a stone one right now, since that's by far one of the easiest to handle. Alright. Now let's put some stuff in the bundles to make it easier to carry. That's like one of the biggest reasons I needed bundles, is mostly because of that. Is this reason alone. Uh, so that way everything would be a lot easier to carry, whenever the time called for it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try and put some of these more useless blocks that I don't have a full stack for in the bundles. I already know a lot about how they work. Like the bigger items, they won't fit in the bundles. And weirdly enough, armor and book and quills also won't fit with more items in the bundles. Don't ask. I don't know why that is. No! Go away! I'm gonna let you burn! 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 Oh man, there's more mobs. Uh, Jesus Christ, why am I so bad with the sword right now? Um, you know what? I'm gonna try and put more items in the bundles. Since that's kind of like what I need to do right now anyways. Uh, okay. I don't know how much more I'll need in terms of like items and stuff. Um, but as of right now, I think I just need to break a chest. Uh, or at least one side of it. Uh, there we go. That's good. Um, stay away from me, zombie. I don't need you. Uh, I hope that it doesn't come up here. That's like one of my main concerns right now. Uh, you know what? Let's put the chest right here, since that's kind of like the main thing I have for it right now. Okay, I don't need to put up my tools. That's like the one thing I don't need to put up. Okay, get out of my base. Get out! Or die. Either option works. Alright, let's put up the fence posts. I don't need anything other than just wood types. I'm not gonna bother sorting out my stuff in these chests, since right now that's kind of pointless to me. Wait. Oh man, that's gonna psych me out so bad. Uh, just hearing all those zombies and skeletons and all this other stuff, that's gonna psych me out so bad that I'm not even gonna be sure what's real or not. Alright. Let's empty out the bundle, so that way I can actually put some more stuff in. Uh, okay. You know what? Let's just try and sort out all of this. I need obsidian. That's like the main block types I need. I've never been good at, like sorting out too much. Uh, okay. If only there was a quicker way to empty out bundles. That would be a lot easier right now. If there was just a quicker way to empty them out. Other than just taking out items one by one. That would be a lot easier on me right now. For that reason alone. Okay, let's put up this string. I don't need any, like, materials like iron or copper right now. That's like one of the lowest priority things I need right now in terms of the items I can get. Alright, let's also put up the bundle since I don't need those either right now. Let's go ahead and get to that chest. I know I'm risking myself right now, but still. I gotta put this in my inventory. Okay, let's just grab all this other stuff while I'm at it. I just need to try and get up to my base. Yeah, I have 4 items left in my chest down there. Now, if I need to, I'll sort out um my chests if I need to, like later on. I'll try and do that like off camera because I know that'll take forever. Um, but if the time calls for it, I will do it. Um, okay. You know what? Um, I might just try and leave it up to you guys down in like the comments or whatever for what I should name the wolf. I haven't thought of any names. Oh, come on. Uh, get away from me. Get away from me, you stupid skeleton. Uh, okay. Now let's try and move up this chest too. You know what? This is gonna be for the wolf's treats. You know what? That's not gonna be a good enough distance, because if I mine it, I might accidentally end up hitting the wolf. Alright, let's get to sleep real quick. Actually, turns out I can't sleep right now, because, you know, I can only sleep at night during, rain or thunderstorms, or at night. Alright, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.